whatever, make sure the car's in first gear. Don't, hold on, y'all. Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Eric from the Beemer Fam. If you guys are new to the channel, if you like the content so far, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Right here we have my E39 M5 from BMW. A few tasteful mods here and there, but nothing crazy. This is my daily driver, my only car. It's also my dream car. Those of you guys who don't know, the E39 M5, 4.9 liter V8, 400 horsepower, around 370 foot-pounds of torque, and these only came in a manual transmission. So the subject of today's video, I figured I'd just help you guys out and talk to you guys about some things that you should not do in a manual transmission. So without further ado, let's hop in the M5 and see what it do. Here she is. Man, as you can see, like for example, right here, all the water, it's raining right now, and all the water that's sticking to the paint is pretty much starting to freeze. You know, I love this car. I like to daily drive it. It's my only car, so yeah, there's only one thing to do but hop in it to drive it in conditions like this. If y'all asking why am I out here making videos, I do it for y'all. Alright? I do it for y'all, man. Man, it is cold out here, bro. Extra cold. Extra cold, man. Wow. There's only one way to start off the video, and that's to throw on the M gloves. You know what I'm saying? It's M time, okay? M time. Hashtag M time, okay? Nice 6-speed right here. We're gonna get this thing started. So if you guys don't know already, I got new timing chains and new clutch in this car. So this thing is grabbing the ground aggressively too. Oh, this thing does not get old. So before we even get into things, if you guys don't really know how a clutch works in a manual transmission, we pretty much have transmission, which is where the gears are, the gearbox, and then you have the clutch, which engages the gear on the car. So I'm going to put up a quick video of like pretty much showing you exactly how a clutch works. So when you're shifting gears, and I know I needed a video like this when I was trying to learn how to drive a manual. This will show you exactly what's going on with the clutch when you're pushing pedal in.
All right, try firing it up. Oh, dude. All right, try clutching. Get it?
The first thing you do not want to do with a manual transmission car is to treat your shift knob and or your third pedal, your clutch pedal, as a footrest or a hand rest, okay? So when you keep your foot just hovering over the clutch pedal, odds are you're likely to put minor pressure on the clutch pedal. Did I just get passed by an old ass pickup truck? They out here bugging. Yeah, the first thing you should not do when driving a manual transmission is to have your foot rested on the clutch pedal when your car is in gear, okay? So obviously after seeing exactly how the clutch works, and then, you know, seeing when you push in the clutch pedal, you can see the clutch disengage from the transmission, and then when you release it, it'll grab it. Just think about it. If you lightly have your foot placed on the pedal, that's going to be doing wear every time it touches the pedal. It's basically just going to put wear on your clutch, which you really don't want. The car does have a dead pedal, definitely use it. My car has a nice dead pedal. Like right now, I have it just resting on the dead pedal, and when I need to change gears, take it off. I'm able to just change gears immediately and then take the foot right off and back on the pedal. And then in terms of holding your hand on the shift knob for extended periods of time when it's not necessary, and like moving your hand around while the car is in gear, it's going to put wear on the gearbox, and that's something you don't really want to deal with. It's not something major. It's not something a lot of people have to worry about, but again, over time, like you have a car for a lot of years, that's definitely something that you should keep in mind, is to not always do that, because it's one of those things that's not necessary. You know, you can prevent future issues from occurring just by, you know, keeping both hands on the steering wheel, or, you know, chilling like this, how I like to do it, you know what I'm saying? So the next thing that you should not do in a manual transmission is, for example, when you're coming to a stop sign like I am right now, or a red light, any kind of stop, you're going to want to put it in neutral and take your foot off the pedal and just put it on the dead pedal, okay? okay? Instead of leaving it in gear and just waiting for the light to turn green, or just waiting, you know, to exit the stop sign or whatever, because it's putting wear on the clutch when you do that. And there's also a throwout bearing that every time you push down the clutch pedal, wear is done to that throwout bearing. So if you're just sitting there just holding it down at the light, you know, some lights are really long, over time that's definitely going to wear your throwout bearing, and that's, you know, an extra cost that you're going to have to come out of pocket for. The next thing you do not want to do is when you do decide to leave and you're, you know, done with the stop sign, the light turned green or whatever, make sure the car's in first gear. Don't, hold on, y'all. But yeah, make sure you put it in first gear. Don't skip gears. Don't go straight to second. Go straight to third and just roll out, cruise out if you're trying to save gas or anything like that. Try to be lazy. You just want to skip first gear. Do not do that, okay? That is going to ruin your clutch. It just puts a whole bunch of unnecessary wear on the car because it is not natural for the car to go straight into second or straight into third. Definitely go through first gear, shift the gear, go into second, go through the gears, because trust me, I've heard of people, you know, going through multiple clutches because of that, and also having rod bearing issues, and other just issues with the motor just staying at low RPMs, like under 1,000 RPMs. If you're driving the car that low in RPMs, it does damage to the car. So just stray away from that. Do not do it. The next thing is, if you're new on driving a manual car, I highly recommend learning how to downshift rev match immediately, because again, you're gonna prevent a lot of wear on your clutch. For example, if you do a downshift, okay, you go into neutral, I was just in fourth, and I'm going in third, and you just release the clutch, the car has got to do a lot of work to get your revs back up to where they were, because I'm going like 40 miles an hour right now, as opposed to if I were to just, you know, I don't feel a thing in the cockpit. You know, if I just put it in the first and then just release off the clutch, it's just not smooth. It's not a pleasant feeling. So definitely just go through the gears like so. And then, you know, when you got to slow down and downshift, didn't feel a thing. Literally didn't feel a thing. And the newer your clutch is, the less you're going to feel. Transmission as a whole is going to feel better and perform better. When I first got my E39 M5, before I was really even making YouTube videos, I actually did not know how to downshift rev match. And you know, I was a complete rookie. This is my first car learning stick on. Every time I would have to drop a gear, I wouldn't even drop a gear. I would just pop it in neutral, because it was that unpleasant to put it in a gear and feel the car just jerk to try and catch the revs. You know what I mean? And obviously that put wear on my clutch. I'm sure I did a lot of damage to that clutch when I was learning how to drive stick. And the same thing goes for when you're shifting up a gear. You don't want to give it too much gas. Try and find the balance in your car. For example, if I want to go to second, to third, you know what I mean? I didn't feel a thing on that shift. Just try and, you know, ease into it with the right amount of gas, right amount of clutch, and you know, you should be fine. You shouldn't have to, you know, worry about replacing your clutch. So pretty much want to treat your clutch, treat it like it's your girl, man. You just got to treat it right, man. Be gentle with it. You know, sometimes you got to be rough with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, a couple of y'all know what I'm saying, but you got to find that balance between sweet and sour. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, when you're getting ready to park the car at gym, grocery store, whatever, it don't matter where you're going, back at the house like I am, what I like to do is put the car in neutral, shut it off, and put it in first or second, really your preference. I normally put it in first, rather than just putting it in neutral and lifting up the handbrake. Because what happens is, one of my girlfriend's teachers, you know, she's always putting it in neutral and just pulling the handbrake up, and you come back out to your car and it's literally crashed into another car, because whether you're on a slight decline or a hill, the car is going to roll, and it doesn't take much to push the car. Like if your car's in neutral and someone actually comes up and pushes the car, depending on the handbrake, like I know for my car, the E39, the handbrakes are known to be trash. Someone could just push your car wherever they want to. So, you know, if you throw it into gear, first gear, second gear, To me, I feel like those are the best two gears to throw it in. And honestly, I personally do that and the handbrake. Then your car's not going to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you think about it, it's in gear. You know what I'm saying? It's in gear. It's not going to move. As to where the handbrake, this is almost just like an aid. I like to see it as an aid. Just make sure when you turn the car back on, you put it back into neutral, or else you're going to stall it. And you're going to scare yourself. I've done that a few times myself. So. But yeah, them time's now over. Gloves are coming off. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you drop a like if you did and subscribe for more videos and also more tutorial videos. Again, it's been your boy Eric from the Beemer Fam. Follow us on Instagram at Beemer Fam. Help us reach 10K. We're like so close right now. I appreciate the love and getting on Instagram. So yeah, just go follow it for some fire content. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.